Hello everyone, this is Liliana Caesar from Papercraft Tales. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I made a card using the stamp set, the die set and the stencils from the Craft Your Life project kit Loving You from Altenew. As it is the first time I'm using this stamp, I'm prepping it by rubbing my fingers on it. This way it will take the ink better. I started by picking the focal image that reads Love and stamping it onto some white Nina Classic Crest 110-pound paper using Memento Tuxedo black ink. I had to stamp it a few times as my ink pad is on the dry side. I'll let you know how I got round that later on in the video. I'm moving the stamping platform aside, but I'm leaving the stamp exactly in the same spot. This will be very useful later. Now onto the stenciling. I love using my Copic markers to colour, but I have to agree that colouring using stencils is equally fun and much faster. There are 4 stencils included in the set that can be used to colour the flowers, the stems and the leaves. You place the stencil over the area you want, get the ink you prefer and using a blending brush or a dauber, apply the ink. I chose 2 pinks and 2 greens for that. Remember I said my Memento Tuxedo black ink was dry? I couldn't get a sharp leg stamping, and so as I didn't move the stamp, I'm placing the stamp image on the stamping platform again, and this time I'm using my VersaFine Onyx black ink. The reason why I didn't use the VersaFine Onyx black ink first place is because it is a pigment ink and it would smear since I was using other inks along with it. And now, as you can see, I have the perfect stamped image. Pigment inks take a little longer to dry, so you better give it some time. After it was completely dry, I die cut it using the coordinating die. At this stage, I was deciding which grey front panel I like the most. The one on the left is Simon Says Stamp Fog, and the one on the right is Simon Says Stamp Smoke. I ended up deciding for the Simon Says Stamp Smoke cardstock. When I planned this card, I had this idea in mind, to use all the sentiments that were a good match with the focal image that reads you. So I aligned them together and made a background with it. To help me with the alignment of the sub-sentiments, I used my pencil and my T-ruler to draw a straight line every ½ inch. I moved on to using a rectangle die to die cut the panel smaller than the card base. I used some distress ink in the color pumice stone to darken the edges of the panel a bit. As usual, I like my cards to be strong and sturdy, so I die cut 3 rectangles out of white cardstock that I glued together and used with a die cut panel. I then matted the grey panel with Simon Says Stamp doll pink cardstock to match the stenciled flowers. Next, I added some dimension to the focal image by gluing extra die cuts to it. You don't have to do this, but honestly, I think it makes a huge difference to the overall look of the card. And at this moment, my daughter popped in to say hi. At this point, I realized that the sub-sentiments that were stamped on the grey panel could not entirely be read as the focal image was quite big. So I decided to choose one of the sub-sentiments and stamp it in black on a white strip of cardstock. This way, I could pop it up on top of the U stamped image. As a final touch, I just added some color essential gems from Spellbinder in the crystal mix color, and voila, the card is ready. Hope you had fun and hope you liked the card. See you next time. Bye bye.